As you can see, we're at the beach today and it's very bright. And being the pale guy that I am, I have three colors. I have white, red, and teal. And then I repeat. And it's not very comfortable. So I either have to spend my day underneath a hat, which is doable, I have shade, or if I'm not on a hat and Debbie wants shade, we need umbrellas, or we put an awning on the van.
I vote for an awning.
So that's what we did. So we just wanted to share with you today what awning we got and why we like it so much. We purchased the Fiamma F45S, and it is the manual model. We opted not to get the electronic model because this doesn't seem too hard for us. So what you do is you just insert this into the bracket on the awning itself and just twist, and it comes right out. Ah, I'm in the shade. I'm probably just filming this, got burnt. Once it's extended all the way, you remove the crank from the awning and set it aside. Once it's out, fully extended, it has these built-in legs that slide out and just flip down. All you have to do is loosen this little wing nut, and there's one on each side. So just the same way, it has the same little wing nut. Once you have it all deployed and the legs out, if you think it's going to be a little windy, you can stake these down, or you can get some ropes and tie them and really cinch this down so it won't fly away. What we typically do is don't mess with any of that. If it gets windy, we put it away. It's not a big deal to put it, retract it. And then if we ever leave our campsite, we always retract it before we leave the campsite.
Just a little interesting side note. A few weeks ago, we were camping with some friends at a lake, and we noticed that a nearby camper left for a few hours, and the wind picked up while he was gone. When he came back, his awning was damaged to the point that he couldn't retract it. Actually had to cut it off of his RV before he could drive home, and it was a total loss for the awning. So it always is a good idea to retract it before you leave the campsite.
One slight design flaw that I found was that this metal crank scratched the paint when I was cranking it. Just a little bit, but enough to bug me. So I covered this with shrink wrap, and then on the van itself, I put some clear 3M film right on the area that this has a potential for rubbing, and it solved the problem. And so just keep that in mind. If you get one, maybe shrink wrap the end of it.
One other advantage of having an awning is on a hot day when the sun is just baking on the side of the van, keeping the awning out helps shade it, and it keeps the van a whole lot cooler.
So putting the awning away is pretty simple. You just retract both of the legs and they slide right in and click in. And just the same way, the other one, you can slide this up. It flips in and just locks right in. And then you're ready to crank it back against the van. That's all there is to it. So the handy dandy place that I found to store this crank is in the garage. So it's easy enough. I just open up the garage, and then I have these two clips underneath here, and that's where I store it. So here we are at the beach in the shade, enjoying our awning. So we really like it. We feel like it was worth the investment, and 2 thumbs up.
Yes, 2 thumbs up, and it is so much nicer than having to set the timer to reapply your sunscreen every hour on the hour.
That's true.
And just as a side note, the roof rack that we put on our van came pre-drilled to fit this Fiamma awning.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in this configuration, we'll put a link in the comments below so that you can check it out for yourself.
Have a great day. We'll see you on the road.
Bye now.
What do you think? Should we should we use the awning?